Come on, let me press the start streaming button. Slowpoke. There we go. Okay. I have pressed the start streaming button. The event is sort of starting. Maybe. But I am teasing it out anyways, if it is not started. Close enough. It's 3 o'clock, right? Maybe? Get my phone here. It is 3:01. We are off and ready. It says we're streaming now. Thank you. Slow YouTube. Welcome everybody. Give me 2 seconds here and I'll get all set up and ready to go. Got the lovely Nexus 4 over here with a accessory, which is a bumper case, it looks like. So let me tease this out on Google Plus for tool. There we go. All right, it's teased out on Google Plus. We've got people. We've got people in the chat. Great. I will look for your comments. I will read your comments, answer comments. You can tweet us, twitter.com/Creighton or twitter.com/LogicLounge. I will look at both. You can see it there behind me. Kind of blurred out because it's far away. I do have a Nexus 4, sort of. It says Nexus. Let me pull back here. It's Nexus 4. We'll be unboxing this, plus a bumper case soon. We got to do the news first, so I'll put that right there. You guys can get teased with it while we do the news. I only put in a couple stories here, a couple important stories to me that I want to talk about. So we will get those going first. And that should take maybe 5-10 minutes. I won't ramble on too long because I know what you guys want. I know you want to see the Nexus 4, and I agree with you because I want to see the Nexus 4 too. And I've got a great story too about the Nexus 4. So, do I have the piece of paper? I probably don't have my piece of paper with me. Maybe? No, probably don't have it. Maybe I do. Hold on. I need a piece of paper. Nope, I don't have it. Okay, I don't have the paper, but I will tell you guys this. Today's episode is brought to you by Copy.com. 20 gigabytes of free cloud storage at lgic.co/copy. That's lgic.co/copy, all lowercase. That will give you 20 gigabytes rather than 15 gigabytes of free cloud storage. So go ahead, use that. And let's get started with our... You can tell I'm running late because there was tons of traffic. Handy dandy iPads going away. Here we go. We've got just a couple stories. I'll run through them super fast. Then we'll get to those things right there. Yeah, you see them? You see them? You wanna see me unbox them? Well, you can't just yet because we've got to get through the stories. Here we go. Opening it up in Safari. Amazon is in the news for something that they always seem to be jumping, well, not really jumping the gun, but getting ahead of the game with. So here we go. If I, oops, close the wrong link. Live YouTube television. Sort of not television. Okay, here we go. From ZDNet, Amazon launches online store for 3D printers. So if you have a 3D printer or you want to get a 3D printer, head over to Amazon's 3D printer page. I don't know what it is. Probably Amazon.com/3D printing, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. What is it? Amazon.com/addictive manufacturing products is apparently what it's called. You can buy filament. You can buy CAD software. You can even buy 3D printers. It's a whole store for buying 3D stuff. So if you guys have a 3D printer, it is the future. You can get your stuff from Amazon with that wonderful Amazon Prime shipping, because everybody loves that. Now, the NSA, we'll move on now to a different story. NSA is back in the news today, or actually still in the news today. From Boing Boing, accused bank robber wants NSA phone records for his defense. So this guy who's getting indicted on a whole bunch of charges is asking or telling the NSA to give him his phone records because it was leaked that they've been keeping track of a lot of phone records. And so his company, it was Metro PCS, I think. Yes, Metro PCS didn't have his records. So now he's telling the NSA, give me my records so I can prove I'm innocent. So if they do end up giving him his records, that proves that they've been keeping all that metadata and lying to the American people all about that. Even more NSA news for Microsoft now. Microsoft waits to fix your software bugs so the NSA can use them first. So apparently in this whole conspiracy, I guess it is real now since it has been confirmed. In this whole thing, apparently Microsoft doesn't close off their bugs on their software until the NSA has a chance to exploit them and use them for their own gains to get into your system and gather data, apparently. And Microsoft is in cahoots with the NSA for doing that. So you go. Another thing, strike for Microsoft and a strike for the NSA once again. Come on, people. You gotta be smart. People online, in our digital world nowadays, we're gonna find out stuff like this no matter what. You can't hide anything from us. How about this secret NSA project? Not secret anymore. Nope, it is out and in the open. And continuing on with that, there was a really cool video from Boy Genius Report. After this video is done live, I will put all of the show notes down in the description. But this is a very cool story from Steve Wozniak. If you don't know who Steve Wozniak is, co-founder of Apple right now, just does a whole bunch of really cool stuff. He talked about how the United States is coming more like Soviet Russia. He talked about a lot of things, including everything's now cloud computing, cloud services. Like, you don't buy your music anymore. It is Spotify. It's in the cloud. You just pick what music you want. You pay a monthly fee, and the company takes care of the rest, which is great. I mean, sometimes it can be great. Like Spotify, I don't want to buy all the songs that I listen to on Spotify, so I just pay $9.99 a month for unlimited songs, and I listen to it all the time. That's a great deal for me, because if I were to buy all the songs that I listen to, that would cost me way more than it would paying for this service. But he also goes to the downside of that. When you agree to all these contracts, these terms of services, nobody ever reads them, and you could be signing your soul away, but nobody would know, because nobody reads those terms of services anymore. And if you say you read those terms of services, you're lying. Nobody ever reads those. Not even I. I read one once, and it was way too long. But what Steve Wozniak says at the end of this video that's in this Boy Genius Report article is probably one of the best things that somebody could ever say about this. The United States used to be all about ownership. Owning something physical. Owning a phone. Owning music. Owning something. But now it's moving off into nothing. We don't own anything. We pay licensing fees, stuff like that. Did something just buzz? Oh, there you go. Tweet. I got a tweet from, you can't see that, Nathan Thibodeau. Anyways, moving on. He talked all about this stuff. He's completely right. America still, is, in my eyes at least, a country where people love owning stuff and love knowing that they own stuff. But now it's changing. And now it's everything is in the cloud. Everything over there. You don't own anything anymore. Personally, I love physically owning something. I love being able to pick up something and use it. Like, I don't like just using a camera application on my phone because it may get lost, the phone may die. What do I like? I like having a lens, I like having a camera where I'm taking the pictures on my own storage media, backing it up to my own storage media. Not this, it's in the cloud. No, I don't like that. And yes, I do subscribe to services that do that, but that's because I find them a necessity for my way of life. But do I like it? Maybe not. So there's my little spiel on that. Moving on. Have you guys traveled to the European Union at all? the whole collection of European countries like Great Britain, France, people like that? Yeah? Have you? Well, when you were there, did you use a cell phone? Did you try not to use your cell phone because they charge you ridiculously out the ass for overages and roaming costs? No more to that. Starting next year from the Telegraph, EU to end mobile roaming charges next year. So, I mean, no more charges. So if you travel over to the EU, they won't be charging the ISPs to charge you for using their cell phone towers in their country. So if you take your US-based phone over to the European Union and you use it, you're not going to be paying roaming charges now, you're going to be paying regular charges. So there you go. A great thing coming out of the European Union, and definitely for people who may travel a lot, so you won't have to pay those overages or have special accounts that you can use worldwide. Because I know my plan is America only, and I think maybe Puerto Rico and some of Mexico or something like that. But if I were to go over to the European Union and try to use my phone, I would be charged high rates for roaming. That's great. 3 stories to go. Here we go. There are tons of torrent people out there, or torrent sites out there. There's tons of them out there. And some have gotten popular, like the Pirate Bay, places like those, but some are least popular, or some people don't even know about. One of these services that sort of popular, Kick-Ass Torrents. I think they use the PH domain. Yes, they use the PH domain. It's kat.ph, which is Philippines? I think it's Philippines. Well, apparently, Kick-Ass Torrents' site is now taking down because somebody has, or the record labels in the Philippines have been saying they're damaging our rights and our stuff or something or other, and so basically the Philippines has responded by taking down the domain. So, I mean, the service is still there if you go to its IP address, but the domain has been taken down by the government for those complaints. There you go. So what, I guess, is my response. Because once one goes down, another one comes up, and another one, another one, another one. You can't take them all down at one time. And they could be hosting legitimate torrents. You don't even know. So that's the thing about taking down domains, especially torrent websites, is 1, are you really taking it down for legal reasons? And 2, can you really take it down because it'll just pop up somewhere else or they'll know the IP address, stuff like that. You never know. Now, I did see that we got a couple tweets in, so let me read off those tweets first. I will use my handy-dandy iPhone. By the time, yes, so this is a tweet from Tech4Now, that's his Twitter handle. By the time anyone reads a terms of service, they will update and you would have to read it again. That's true. I mean, people are updating terms of services all the time. And if you read through them, that's going to be like, what, a half an hour, 20 minutes, even an hour out of your time? I think I read the iTunes terms of service once, and it had a really weird term in there. It's like, you will not use this for nuclear terrorism or something like that. That's in the iTunes terms of service, saying that you won't use iTunes for nuclear purposes, whatever that means. Why would that be in there? Some of these terms of services are super weird. Well, moving on. Let's talk about Facebook. Everybody loves Facebook, right? Not so much. Facebook to hold mysterious product launch event on June 20th. I wonder what that's going to be. I will actually be in Silicon Valley, or near Silicon Valley, really, during that time. But unfortunately, I'm not invited, so I can't really go. But there you go. Hopefully it's not a new phone, because really those phones aren't really doing so well. I mean, I could install the Facebook thingy on my Nexus 4. I might try that out, just to see how it is. But, you know, again, people aren't really liking it that much. There you go. Facebook mysterious event. Who knows what it's going to be? Leave your comments down below if you want to get in and tell us what you think it will be. Last but not least, let's talk about this one. From our own blog. You guys know I have a blog, right? Or I guess our company, LogicLounge, has a blog. You know that, right? LogicLounge.com. You should visit there sometime. It's kind of cool, right? Well, we've published a story that says Microsoft Office 365 comes to iPhone and iPod Touch. That's right. Office 365, I actually have it downloaded on my iPhone, is now on the mobile. You have to be subscribed to Microsoft 365 to be able to use the application, unfortunately. There it is, Office. Hopefully it's in the visible spectrum, because I know the lens kind of blurs things out if you get it way too close. You can see there, it's kind of blurry, right? Well, I bring it back and it looks fine. So, welcome to your modern Office. It's connected to the cloud, so your documents can travel with you, and your files are always waiting for you. So there you or within the app, you can sign in to Office 365 subscription, or you can buy now. What are the prices, too? Let me see here. So, you can buy Office 365 Home Premium from directly within the applications for $9.99 a year. You can install it on 5 PCs or Macs. You can edit documents, 20 gigabytes of cloud SkyDrive. I already have like 25 gigabytes of SkyDrive because I've used it since beta. And Skype World Minutes were available. $9.99 a year. Or $99 a year, sorry. Is that worth it? Is $100 a year worth it to be able to subscribe to Microsoft Office, both on the desktop and having a mobile version? Is that worth it? I don't know, because what do I use for documents? I use Google Drive. It's free, and I can store everything in the cloud for free, and I don't have to pay because it's free, and I get almost everything that I need for free. Do you get that word right there? Free? Free. And if I need more space, I can buy more space, but $9.99 a year to subscribe. What happens if you lose your subscription? Do you lose all of your documents? Nobody likes that, and that goes back to what we were talking about before, how everything is in this non-materialistic world. So, I don't know if it's worth it. I really don't, with Google Drive and everything, because that's basically what Microsoft is doing. They're copying Google Drive, which already can give you a lot of the features that you might need, because really, what are you doing? You're making simple presentations, simple documents, spreadsheets. You can do that all on Google Drive, and you can store it in the cloud. You can access it from an iPhone, from an iPad, from a Nexus, from the desktop, anywhere. I don't know. All right, that's all the stories I got for you. That is all the stories I got for you. So, are you guys ready for this thing? Huh? Are you ready? Tell me, are you ready? I want to see it over here. I want to see it. Are you ready? I'm reading the comments. You have to tell me you're ready or I'm not unboxing it. No? Maybe? Are you ready? I can just I can end the broadcast right now and just not, I can return it. I've got the box. It's over here. No? Nobody says they're ready? Are you not ready? No? It's probably a lag somewhere in there. I should probably check if there's a lag. So I'm sure in like 2 seconds we'll see a whole bunch of I'm ready, don't leave. Oh, knock that over. Okay. Well, anyways, I'll unbox it anyways. I'll wait for you guys to say you're ready though. Let's go over to the live page and see if you're ready. I'm ready. Yeah, let's do it. All right. See, now I'm looking at myself and I'm now just saying you have to tell me if you're ready. So, all right. So here it is. Nexus 4. I bought this directly from Google. I was going to buy it, and I don't know why the light is so harsh on this. There we go. I bought it directly from Google. I was going to buy it from Amazon and get one-day shipping, but when I was looking it up, it kept saying that this was made by Samsung. And so I wasn't sure, and I didn't know whether there was an issue or what have you. This is definitely not made by Samsung because it says LG right there. So I don't know why. But I bought it directly from Google. Still in the box, still sealed. I have over here my T-Mobile SIM card with the SIM ready to go. It is activated, and it's waiting for me to put it in the Nexus so we can do some tests. See, there we go. Now people are starting to comment. So, box is pretty simple. This is the white version. There is a black version. I decided to get the white because why not? So, pretty simple box, right? Nexus 4 on the side, made by LG. The best of Google, beyond smart, totally wireless. A whole bunch of random information down here. Nexus 4. So it's a pretty simple box. We've got UPC, IMEI, serial number codes on the bottom. This is model number, if you're wondering. LG-E960. White, 8 GB Nexus 4. So let's take it out of its sleeve. You can see this Nexus right there. Ooh. And I need my pocket knife here, or my multi-tool, or whatever you want to talk about, so I can take off these stickers. So there we go. All right, stickers are off. Here we go. Face it towards the camera. There it is. That is a big phone. There's my iPhone 4S. This is 4S, by the way. We'll compare it to. So there it is. You can see the size difference. Pretty big. Not too big, though. Just a little bit taller and a little bit wider. So there's the phone with its nice, shiny, white, reflective back as I try to get it. There we go. Let me try one more thing. There we go. Now I'm a little bit darker, and maybe you can see this better. I just close the aperture. See there it says Nexus right there. See, it says made by LG, not Samsung. Camera and flash. Pretty cool. It's got a nice protective on there right now. You can see it says power button, stuff like that. So there's the phone. All right. So there's the phone. We will look inside the box here, or under the box, I guess. So just a little thingamajig. Quick start guide right there, which I guess will get us quickly started with our Nexus 4. Plus, there's a safety and warning in there. It's a pretty thick booklet for just safety and warnings. Look at that. It's pretty thick compared to the quick start guide. Anything that I need to know on the quick start guide? Not really. All right. I'm too good for manuals. We don't need manuals. What is this? All right, what else do we have here? We have the power right there, all wrapped up in some nice plastic, as well as the, is that micro or mini? Looks like micro. I think it's micro USB cable. And I love that things have micro USB cables because, I mean, you can be backwards compatible with a lot of devices. And then, ooh, what's this? Ooh. Oh, this is the SIM card ejector. I will need that, actually. So, let's put in the SIM card. Because I've got it. It should be totally activated. And while I'm doing this, I'll explain my story today. So I went to the T-Mobile store to get my SIM card, to get it activated. And what's really cool is that T-Mobile has an unlimited texting, unlimited data plan, which they cut you off at about 5 gigs and put you down to 4 or 3G speeds instead of 4G LTE speeds. But first time I went into the store, see, I didn't go to the store once. I went multiple times. First time I went to the store, the guy told me that to get the plan that I was going after, which was like $30 a month, it's a cheap plan, and it was unlimited data, unlimited texting, and like 100 minutes. Because I don't really talk much on my phones. I usually use it for data, and if I talk for like 2 minutes. Well, anyways, the guy told me that I had to go to Walmart to get that plan, and I could only use a phone provided by Walmart, which I knew was BS. It was BS. So I went out in my car, called up T-Mobile. They're like, yeah, they sadly, horribly misinformed you. So I go back into the store, and I talk to somebody else. I don't talk to that guy again, because I'm like, I'm done with this guy. So I talk to the other guy. The guy was familiar with the plan. The guy knew about it. So he got me on the plan in less than like 5-10 minutes. He got me up and running. Whereas this guy took like 10 minutes to get back to me because he was on the phone and he was talking and he's like, oh, we don't have this plan. I'll tell him. Blah, blah, blah. They do have the plan. So if T-Mobile tells you you're wrong, you should always do your research. So let me eject the SIM card slot here. I think this is a micro SIM? No, mini SIM. Whatever. It's a SIM card. There we go. Cut it off both around. All right. Inserted. And into the phone we can go. Hopefully this is right side up. I can't tell. Well, it fit, so that's a good sign, I guess. All right, here we go. Are you ready? We're going to start it up for the first time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Maybe? Oh, it vibrated. Google. There we go. You can kind of see it there. There's the Nexus logo. Now, I may have to sign into my Google account, which might be a little bit tricky because I have 2-step authentication on, so it might take me a minute to sign in. So I'm going to get my password all squared away here. So there we go. Welcome. Which language do I want to use? I think I want to use Spanish. No, just kidding. I'm going to use English United States. I'm going to start here. Maybe. There we go. There's start. While I fiddle around with my 4S to get the password. Let's not connect to Wi-Fi. Let's just keep it on. Let's connect to Wi-Fi. Why not? We'll make it easy. So enter my Wi-Fi code. Boom. Connect. I'll come over here and bring up one password. It's very long and complicated. For a good reason, for security, of course, and it's 2-step. Oops. There we go. Okay. Do you have a Google account? I do. What is your email? Well, I will give you my email at gmail.com. And why do I have a Nexus 4 on T-Mobile when I have a Verizon iPhone? Well, it is because that I'm getting Google Glass next weekend. I mean, this time next week, I will be in San Jose, California at Mountain View to get my Google Glass next Saturday. So I am ready for that. And what I wanted to do is get a Google device, because only on Google devices right now do they have the Glass application. And so that allows me to customize everything so I don't have to use my iPhone, I guess. Makes it better. So let's continue entering my password. Continue talking at the same time. Dun, dun, dun. All right. So now I click done and I accept the terms of agreement. And I have to... That is not what I wanted. What happened? Did it take my Google account? I guess. All right. Well, I'm entering in my name. Let's just... I don't know what's happening here. It told me it didn't take it, and then it was weird. Now let's try powering it off first. All right. So shutting down. Probably have to start this whole thing over again. I'll try to get it as I can, give you guys a quick first look, and we'll try to do a speed test because I will enable LTE on the device, because there is actually a way that you can enable LTE on these phones by going into the phone settings by entering in a special code and stuff like that, and you change it to use the LTE, because it does have LTE radios, but they don't tell you that. Don't know why. And they don't enable it, too. There you go. There's the Nexus logo once again as we get started here. Okay. Welcome. Yes, I have a Gmail. All right. Now. Need some peace and quiet so I can enter in my email and this password correctly, because it's long and it's got numbers and letters and special characters. Because I am security conscious like that. All right, here we go. All right. There we go. Okay. So I need to sign in via the browser because I have two-step and it's going to make me two-step authenticate. So I'm going to do my password once again. Sorry for the wait, guys. I know this is boring, but I wanted to give you guys the raw experience of setting up the phone for the very first time. So you know how it is. So there we go. Now I need to enter in my authentication code from the text message it's sending to me. So there we go. There we go. Signing in. Sorry for the wait, guys. It should be... So do I want to back up and restore from a cloud? I can, if I want to. So it is, I guess, restoring my account, maybe. I want to turn on location services so you can get Google Now and stuff like that. Your phone is now set up and complete. I can select finish. And it's taking me through a little guide, but I don't really want to see the guide. Do I have to see the guide? You're going to make me? Yes, I'm aware. Okay. Ta-da! Look at that! It's a Nexus phone! It looks cool. Now, I should be able to swipe up. Google Now. Let's try out Google Now on the native Nexus experience. So I'll go through the little tutorial here that tells me about everything. Alright. And I should be able to say, hey Google, what is the weather like today? Did it! Oop, maybe. Will it tell me? Maybe it won't tell me. Might be still authenticating to the T-Mobile network, so it might not tell me. Oh, I've got 8 messages. Look at that. They're all from Google. I've got 16 updates already? Jeez. All right. Maybe it's not going to... Okay, let's try this again. Hey, Google. What is the weather like today? Maybe? Well then. This is exciting. Okay. Let's just leave that like that. Maybe it's still authenticating. Let me... let's unbox the case. Why not? You can see the case. There it is. Well, let's take it out of its wrapper so we can see exactly how it fits on. So I think... Oh, I do need a knife here. There we go. I shouldn't be free. If I'm freezing, it's maybe your end. Maybe. I should be fine. It's not telling me of any issues. I don't think I have any issues. Nope, this stream's good. I don't know. Maybe it's you. All right, pulling it out here. This is the bumper case. Came free with the phone. And I should be able to... Yep, there we go. Pull it off. It's very flexible. Doesn't look like... Oh, it looks like there's instructions inside. Is it really worth getting the instructions? Probably not. All right, let's put it on the phone. Like this. I know it's white, right? I swear I'm not trying to be hipster. It was just something that was different. Get a white phone. All right, there we go. The bumper is on. You can see it has this white strip around. Because, I mean, really, without the bumper, it really looks like a black Nexus until you turn it around and look at the back. Which, I mean, it's a great phone. I mean, it feels different. I mean, then again, I'm from holding a iPhone 4S to a Nexus 7 is definitely bigger. I guess maybe let's try this again. Actually, let's go to Google real quick and do like a simple Google search. I'll just go like google.com. See if the internet's working. Is the internet working? Maybe the internet's not working. Ah, there we go. Okay. So let's try this again. Hey Google, what is the weather like in Seattle? be having issues with Google now, I guess. Bummer! That was a feature that I really wanted to use and show off. Whatever. Okay, so let's go into the Google Play Store real quick here. And let's download Speed Test. And let's see how fast the T-Mobile network is. Oh, wait, I first have to, I believe, do that one hacky-jacky thingy where I enable the LTE service. So I forget what that is. Go into the phone, and it is *### 4636 ###. There you go. Then it opens up this phone information. You go to phone information, all the way down. You do, was it LTE, GSM, CDMA auto. Great. Now it should be changing around the antennas, which it will do, maybe momentarily. It will, because I think it'll do like an H or something next to the bars. Make sure I turn off Wi-Fi, so we're not getting the Wi-Fi signal, of course. Google, okay, settings, Wi-Fi off. So it says it's on 3G, and then it says an H, so that means, I guess that means LTE. So let's go now to where is it? Speed test. There it is. Okay. Maybe I'm having issues. There we go. Okay. So let's try out speed test and see how fast. This should be on LTE. I'm showing full bars and an H, which I believe means LTE. So let's try that. There we go. Speed test. Our ping is 114 milliseconds, but it looks like we're getting 6.5, about 7 megabits. And that's down in about 2.5 maybe? Yeah, about 2.5 up and 7 down. It's pretty good speed, right? Let's do that one more time just to make sure, and we'll change it to a Seattle server. We'll get a little bit closer. Speed test. Restart test. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. It might be on 3G. It keeps going back and forth between 3G and LTE, so I don't know if this is going to be 3G. 878 milliseconds. Jeez. But look at that. 10 megabits. Megabits. 10 down and a half up. Doesn't seem right. Maybe I'm having my hand over the radio. But there you go. That's pretty good speeds, right? Hopefully that can get sustained because I'll have this attached to Google Glass Plus. I'm probably going to use it as a hotspot when I'm down in San Jose so that I can upload YouTube videos, you guys, because I will do an unboxing of Google Glass next weekend. Yeah, probably Saturday night, I'll upload a video of Google Glass. So I will continue playing around with this. I will do a full review for you guys with this phone. Hopefully I can sort out all of the speed issues. I did buy this myself, by the way. This is not sent to me for a review, so this will be my full and honest review. No swaying whatsoever. I'm paying for everything, so definitely kind of cool to get the white version. Definitely kind of cool. So there you guys go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for watching. Henry, I think that's how you say your name, just says that the H means HSPA+. Thank you for telling me that. That's it's good to know. I'll put the knife away. The knife was out like that. Probably shouldn't do that. Anyways, so thank you guys so much for listening, watching, struggling through this Nexus 4 review, or actually unboxing. So there you guys go. Look at that. It's Nexus 4. I will conveniently head over here to my control panel, and I will press the stop broadcasting button. So be sure to look out for that review. Plus, before you guys go, be sure to check out our Vlogger Fair 2013 content. We had like 20 videos from Vlogger Fair. That's a lot for a 2-day event. So we have interviews with Soldier Knows Best, Lamar Wilson, a lot of top vloggers, as well as great companies out there as well, so be sure to check that out, lgic.co/vloggerfair2013, or you can go to our main YouTube channel, youtube.com/LogicLounge. Scroll down to the bottom, there should be a Vlogger Fair 2013 playlist. Be sure to watch those videos. Thank you guys so much for enjoying our Friday live stream. I'll see you guys Monday for our regularly scheduled program. I know this week was a little off with all of our content and stuff, but we will be getting back to our normal everything, really. But next Friday, though, there may not be a live stream, or it may be at a very early time, depending on when I need to leave for my flight, because I am flying down to San Jose, California to pick up my Google Glass. That's right, I'm picking up Google Glass next weekend. I'm so excited. Oh, I can't wait. So, that's going to be a fun trip. I will be vlogging all the way. Definitely doing videos for you guys on Google Glass, showing it off. It's going to be cool. I have some really cool ideas for our videos. Like, I wear Google Glass, I record my point of view, and I show you guys how I do an episode in my point of view. That'd be cool, right? Well, there you guys go. Thank you guys so much for watching, sharing, liking, subscribing, commenting along the way. I appreciate it all the time for you guys to do that. So thanks. See you guys Monday. If I can press the close button. Bye.